It's time for the Stanley Cup Final. What's up, guys, and welcome to episode number 12 of this Austin Dundons NHL 23 Expansion Draft Franchise Series. And today I'm obviously starting the Stanley Cup Final here in this series, like I just said, and like it says in the title, because the title of this video should be Stanley Cup Final. But either way, I'm starting the Stanley Cup Final in this episode. As you can see, it's against the Ottawa Senators, which is the last team I would think, and probably you guys would think, be in the Stanley Cup Final. I mean, that's the last team. Ottawa is the last team that I would think would be in the Stanley Cup Final, because I'm not sure I'm not sure exactly when the last time the Senators were actually in the Stanley Cup Final. They've won a Stanley Cup, but I'm not sure when the last time they were in the finals and/or when they won the cup. But they're in the Stanley Cup Final against the Dundons. You have the Austin Dundons, a first-year NHL team. Did what Vegas did back in 2018. Made it to the finals. Vegas made it to the finals in 2018 in their first year as an NHL franchise. And the Dundons have done the exact same thing 5 years later in 2023. Dundons have made it to the Stanley Cup Final in their first year as an NHL franchise, but the job is not finished. We still need 4 wins, because obviously in Vegas in 2018, Vegas got all the way to the finals in their first year, but lost to Washington 4-1. And Austin did the exact same thing, but we're trying to actually win the cup instead of losing the cup. I'll show you the playoff picture. As Ottawa beat, I don't remember who they beat in the. My bad, I hit the wrong button. Sorry. Not sure. They beat Washington. So speaking of Washington, Ottawa beat Washington 4-2. Obviously, the Dundons in the playoffs are 12 and 2. 12-2. We beat the Avalanche 4-2, so we beat the defending champs 4-2. Then we swept the Stars 4-0. Then we swept the Sharks 4-0. And then the Senators beat the Bruins 4-2, and then they beat the Lightning 4-3, and then they beat the Capitals 4-2. So we're 12-2 in the playoffs, and the Senators are 12-6, I think. Not 6, 12-7. So we're 12-2 in the playoffs. The Senators are 12-7, and then the AHL bracket in the Calder Cup Finals is the Texas Stars, my favorite team, and the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins. So you have obviously the Austin Dundons versus the Ottawa Senators in the Stanley Cup Finals, and then you have the Texas Stars and the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins in the Calder Cup Finals. So I'm rooting for obviously the Dundons, and I'm rooting for the Stars down in the AHL. So yeah, but for now, obviously just focus on the Stanley Cup Final. If you haven't seen any of the other episodes of the series, there's a playlist of the first 11 episodes, including this one plus the last 11 episodes. There's a playlist for the series, and that'll be in the sky in the top right corner right up here. There should be an icon that pops up at the beginning of the video. Game 1 is here on Monday, May 22nd, 2023. We do have home ice advantage, the Dundons do, because we have more points than the Senators. And because we have more points than the Senators, we have home ice advantage. Therefore, games 1, 2, 5, and 7 are in Austin, and then games 3, 4, and 6 are up in Ottawa. We went 48, 30, and 4 in the regular season. They went 46, 29, and 7. So, we had more points than the Senators, like I said, but it was only maybe 5 or 6 more points. Or it was, I think, maybe not 5 or 6 more points. It might have been 7 or 8. But either way, these two teams are evenly matched. And it's going to be a dogfight. There's a dogfight. Did it, Austin Dundons? It's going to be a dogfight because there's a reason the Senators got all the way to the finals. As they were 1 goal away from going to the finals in 2017. It was Senators and Penguins in Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Like I said, it was Game 7 in Pittsburgh. The game was tied at 2, going into overtime. Neither team scored in the first overtime. The game went to double overtime, tied at 2. But then the Penguins won it like 5 minutes in the double overtime to go to the finals in 2017, and the Penguins ended up winning. The finals, or winning the cup in 2016 and 2017. So Penguins ended up, like I said, winning the cup that year in 2017. They went back to back because the Penguins won it in 2016 and 2017. But yeah, let's get into it. Game 1 of the 2023 Stanley Cup Final. Senators, Dundons at the Doghouse in Austin, Texas. I mean, this team has Alex DeBrincat, Tomas Sabat, Drade Batherson, and this team should also have Brady Tkachuk, the brother of Matthew Tkachuk. Matthew Tkachuk's on the Panthers. Brady Tkachuk should be on the Senators. He should be. But yeah, you can see us Stanley Cup Final logos on each jersey right there and right there. And you can see that's our captain, Johnny Gaudreau, because of the C. But yeah, home uniforms for us, away uniforms for them. We have a better offense, defense, and goalie than the Senators. Set-ins are per usual, what they always have been. But yeah, we have a better offense by 5, 92-87. We have a better defense by 1, 88-87, and then we have a better goalie by 4, 88-84. Our goaltender is Marc-Andre Fleury, and their goaltender is, I'm not sure who their goaltender is. Our goalie is Marc-Andre Fleury, though, in his 4th final, or in his 4th Stanley Cup Final. Let's watch the presentation. James Cybulski, Game 1 of the 2023 Stanley Cup Final. Here we go. We're about to get on your way here in the Stanley Cup Final. Game 1 of the 2023 Stanley Cup Final is on your way here in Austin as the Senators win the opening draw of Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final. It's poked away. Here comes Gaudreau. Burst of speed. 30 seconds in, and it's picked off. And by the way, this is Fleury's 5th Stanley Cup Final, actually, because I forgot he was on Vegas when Vegas got to the finals in their first year. So he's been on, this is 5th finals for Fleury. Here's a shot, turned aside, rebound, Gaudreau and did it. But yeah, Fleury was in the finals in 2009, 2016, 17, and 18, and now here in 2023. He was on the Penguins in the finals in 2009, 2016, and 2017. Then he was on Vegas in the finals in 2018. Now he's on the Dundons in the finals here in 2023. So his 5th finals, and he's 3 for 4. He won the first 3, but then obviously lost the one with Vegas. Here's a shot blocked. Now there's Nichushkin, who won the Stanley Cup, I'm pretty sure, last year with the Avalanche, as they beat the Lightning. Here's a shot, turned aside, rebound is loose, and a shot from the slot, turned aside. Nichushkin fires it out of the zone on accident, obviously. And now it's behind Fleury. McNabb all the way to Nichushkin, got around the defender, breakaway, and he's stopped by the goaltender, who still don't know who the Senators goalie is. And I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure who their goalie is. I'll find out in a sec. Here's the Brent, down low, Matt Batherson lost the puck. Here's Domi. Shot turned aside by the goaltender, whoever it is. Tipped out. And in their first of the Dundons, right on in front of big booming hit. And now Ristolainen turned aside by the goaltender, picked up by Norris. And they lost the puck. Anderson lost the puck, but then it did hit by Stanley. And Logan Stanley looking to win the Stanley Cup. Here we go. Domi! And center and best just trickled wide. Marchment, backdoor, and a pin in the pad of the goaltender, and then Marchment with another shot is stopped. Stanley lost the puck. And it's dumped in by Ottawa. And a big hit, but ends up going right to Anderson. And he lost the puck, and the puck ends up going offside out of the zone. 10:52 to go offside on the Dundons. And also, I'm going to pause the game for a sec because I want to find out who the goalie is. The shots are 7-1 Austin right now. And they have Gaudette. Okay, Tkachuk is here. Goalies. Who's their goalie? Oh, their goalie is Matt Murray. So their goaltenders are Matt Murray and Anton Forsberg. Murray is playing, so it's Matt Murray versus Marc-Andre Fleury. And fun fact about that, Fleury and Murray were both teammates on the 2016 and 2017 Stanley Cup winning Penguins. As Murray was the goaltender that played in the playoffs, mostly played in the playoffs, played almost every playoff game in 2016 and 2017, and then Fleury was the backup. And Fleury played a little bit in the playoffs both of those years, but Murray played like 80% of the time. So Murray and Fleury were both teammates on the 2016 and 2017 Pittsburgh Penguins, which, like I said, won the Stanley Cup both years. And like I said, Murray played like 80% of the time in the playoffs. But that's a fun fact, so if you didn't know that. So it's Fleury for the Dundons, Murray for the Senators. Those two names really rhyme, Fleury, Murray. So here we go, and it's dumped in. So if I accidentally get them mixed up, that's why, because Fleury and Murray are so similar to say. It sounds similar. So if I didn't mix up, my apologies. Here's Kane, Evander Kane. Evander Kane down around the guy, but a save by Murray. Now here's Pinto. Pinto just lost the puck. A bump though. Here's DeBrusque. Shot, Turnus, and rebound. Murray stopped it, and a booming hit. And now Pinto. Pinto lost the puck to Kane. Here's Jersey. Jersey bodied off, and Schuster not bodied off. Still no score in game one, and then a big hit. Or a little, it wasn't a big hit, it was just a bump. Here's Diderot, the captain. And Diderot with a good move, and then Pinto says, not so fast. Now, let's say numbers for the other way for the Senators, but no numbers because we had guys back. But that was center and pass. What a dive block! And now there's a penalty as he hit the puck. The dive block by Colin Miller was a good one. The only problem was that he took the feet out of, took the feet out of the guy who shot it, because you didn't see the shot ended up hitting Miller, but then the only problem was the shooter ended up tripping over Miller, who was flat on the ice. So the dive block worked because the shot was blocked, but there was a problem. The problem was that he took the feet out he took the feet out of the Senators player. And now here's a backdoor feed block that was right through the blue paint, and it's cleared down the ice. But like I was trying to say, Miller, blocked the shot with the dive block, but then the Senators player fell over him, so it's a penalty. As he just took the feet out from underneath him. That's what I was trying to say. He took the feet out from underneath him, and here we go. And Murray will play it behind the net. Surprised Tkachuk is not out here. He might be, I'm not sure. And big hit. And Stanley hit it off his own man, but then hit it down the ice. And then there first is this guy. And got hit, but now it might be numbers the other way. And here he comes! And a good back check by Stanley! As he got a piece of it. And I'm pretty sure Fleury still made the save, but good back check. And now a center and miss, what a move! As he tried to between the legs shot and got it on net, but it was stopped by Fleury. And now getting there first is Joseph. And a shot is blocked. But yeah, he tried between the legs shot and got it on net too. And now here's a little toe drag. What a save by Fleury! And then it's hit on a minute by Batherson. And then we clear it down the ice. But my goodness, Fleury made a great save. And here come the Senators. Tkachuk! And lost the puck. Man, he would have had a point blank if he didn't lose the puck. Tkachuk is number 7. And a shot, low shot, stopped by Fleury. Tipped out of there. Sam Steele will clear the puck down the ice. Murray will cover it and throw it out. 8 seconds to go on the power play. One last rush. Here's Batherson. Got hit. And he could not get the puck. 70 couldn't. Here's Tkachuk. Back to the point. 5-on-5 as Miller is out. Tkachuk saved by Fleury. Couldn't secure it. And that puck will go out of the zone. 3:16 to go. Offside on Ottawa. And Drake Batherson, I think he got injured because he got hit hard by the blue line, right behind the linesman. And I said he was holding his left shoulder. And he's still on the bench as the trainer's talking to him, but so that's good for the Senators because I thought he would have been going down the tunnel. But at least for him, he's being tough and still on the bench. Here we go. It's been a good game so far. Both goalies have been good. Dumped in by Ottawa. Rodriguez, Nichushkin, who leads our team, who leads the Dundons in points in the playoffs. Nichushkin does. Here's Gaudette. Gaudette, trying to get around the guy by Rodriguez, stole the puck. And now here's number 50 back the other way. And trying to pass it back. Now Gaudette on a breakaway after the turnover. He's hauled down. And that could be a penalty shot. And it is a penalty shot. As he's taken down on a breakaway. Therefore, it's a penalty shot. As I did that. So it's a penalty shot for Gaudette. Because he was taken down on a breakaway. Here we go. Penalty shot for Gaudette. In on Fleury. And the backhander is stopped by Fleury. As Gaudette is stopped by Fleury on the penalty shot. And the faceoff will be in the left circle of the Austin zone. But it still remains 0-0 as Fleury stopped Gaudette on the breakaway. As Gaudette went with the backhand, but it was stopped by Fleury. Here we go. 15 seconds. And now a pass down the ice is wild. Nichushkin gets there first, but Murray smartly covers it, because if he didn't, that would have been a would have been a one-on-one. 5.4 to go. Let's win the face-off and maybe did a buzzer beater. We win the face-off. Miller shot is blocked behind the net. Dili Zoza has the puck, and the horn sounds. End of the first period. We're scoreless after 20 minutes of play here in game, and that's it for the first period. We're scoreless after the opening 20 minutes here in game 1. So like I said, it's 0-0 after the opening 20 minutes in game 1. Shots are 9-7 Austin. At one point it was 7-1 Austin. Now it's 9-7 Austin. Obviously there was obviously the penalty shot for Gaudette. So yeah, there was a penalty shot for Gaudette because I took him down on the breakaway. If you take a guy out, if you like trip a guy or slash a guy on a breakaway when he has a step on you, it's a penalty shot. And I dove at his feet trying to get the puck, but instead of hitting the puck, I hit his feet and I took his feet out from underneath him. He went down, and I was like, that's a penalty shot because it did say penalty shot, and the referee pointed to center ice. Which if the referee points to center ice, it's a penalty shot. But Gaudette's backhander was stopped by Fleury, and it's still 0-0, 0-0, like I said, as we begin the second period here in game 1. Here we go, second period here in game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final here in Austin, as we're scoreless. And we're on your way in the middle frame. We win the opening draw of the second period, dumped in, but it hit a stick, popped up in the air, gloved down by, I believe it was Rodriguez, but he was offside. As the first whistle comes 12 seconds in. And we lose a face-off. Here's this guy up ahead to Chuck in his first final. Brady Tkachuk, that is. Here we go, and now a good play by Gaudette, got around a hip check, but lost the puck to Chabot. Here's DeBrincat, who the Senators got via trade from the Blackhawks, what, like last year, I think? And now Chabot, trying to hit him, but that was weird. It was Batherson, so he's clearly back after possibly having like a shoulder injury or some upper body injury. Now a pass down low, missed number 19. Chabot, Senators swarming, slapper, blocked. That was by the guy who was user and the guy in the slot. Kicked out of there to Brinket. Senators are swarming, shot is fired wide. And it's not out of the zone still. As now to shot down low, saved by Fleury. As he read it, and it's cleared by Gaudette. But that could be an ice in, and that will be an ice in, as we cannot change. But at least the whistle is blown, but we cannot change because it's an ice in. The Senators could, but it looks like they didn't, and their number 1 line is gassed. The Senators can change. We can't, though, because of the icing, but they were swarming us. They win the face-off, and now Shabbat. And we are running around. Shot is blocked. They still not a bad. Another shot is blocked. What a save by Fleury with the glove. And this one's cleared down the ice. Again, this could be another icing, but Monroe gets there first. And what a save by Murray. As the first shot was stopped, and then second shot, Murray with a great save as Fleury and Murray are going save for save. And a shot blocked in front. And Rodriguez has got it. Up ahead, Joseph. Man, both goalies have made great saves. And that's the only reason we're still scoreless. Kicked out. Behind the net. Ristolainen. Stanley tipped on goal. And it bounced around in the paint, but Murray's got it with 12-12 to go. Oh my. Murray's 4-6 here in the playoffs. Fleury's 12-1. We win the draw. Ristolainen blocked. Shabbat's now down. Here's Gaudet, who was stopped on the penalty shot. Back the other way, Joseph. Center and pass blocked. As us, the Senators are 0 for 1 on the power play and 0 for 1 on the penalty shot. And now Joseph. Up ahead, and I was trying to go to Domi and said it was to Palat, but it was blocked. As we're approaching the halfway point of Game 1. 10.5 to go. Gaudet got killed. And right in front of the Ottawa bench, and apparently it's a penalty. It's the tallest charging on Palat, and second power play of the game for Ottawa. 10:23 to go in the second, as we're just short of the halfway point in Game 1. Still scoreless, second power play of the game for Ottawa. And they could have easily scored in the first one, but Fleury was the only reason we didn't score. They were 0 for 1 with 4 shots on the man advantage. We win the draws. The clear attempt ended up hitting the bat side of Sam Steele. Second attempt got it out, but Sam Steele paid a bid price. And now here come the Senators. Center and pass. Fleury was there and made the save. 10:08 to go. Hits TJ Oshie of the Capitals, who are now eliminated, is in first. But there's a lot of Dennods and Senators playing on the list. Now we lose the face-off. Shabbat blocked. And right to Jones, clears it down. And get in there first is Joseph! But a save. And then he got hit off the puck. Here's the Brinket. And then a big hit on Gaudet. And he lost his stick. And Miller hit the puck down in midair for some reason. Eventually Miller sends it all the way down to the other goal line. As we're into the second half of Game 1, still scoreless. We're on the penalty kill. Miller at least gets it out the center. 9:30 to go, 1:30 to go, or 1 minute to go on the power play. 9:30 to go in the period. Shot. Fleury says no. Passes out to Nick Dowd, who is a center. I might have said he was a defenseman in the past, but Nick Dowd is a center. Here's Chabot. Gaudet. DeBrincat lost the puck. And then DeBrincat got nailed, but there's another penalty as it's on a 5-on-3 unless the Senators score, which they will not. We touch it. Now it's 5-on-3 for 36 seconds, and then it will be 5-on-4 for like a minute 20 or whatever. Minute 24, I think. So now we have 2 guys in the box, Palat and Joseph. This one's 2 minutes for Elbline. Yeah, he did kind of stick out that left elbow, but shots are 13-10 Austin. 5-on-3 for 36 seconds for Ottawa. They're going to at least get one here. And now face-off is won by Ottawa. But now here's Ristolainen, as that was a vacant point. And a shot for Ristolainen is stopped. As Ottawa technically won the draw, but then it went to no one was there. It went to the vacant point. And now it cleared down the ice. And now Depotchek to check out it back. Ristolainen stole it away and cleared it. And that's going to be it for the 5-on-3. It's now 5-on-4 for a minute 24. As Palat's out, Joseph's still in for another 80 seconds. And now to Chuck. Lost the putt. Stanley will clear it. as Ottawa's 0 for 3 on the power play. And now Palat got there first. And a score! Palat snuck it through Murray. As Palat got there first and buried it from the circle, from the right circle. And it's a shorthanded goal, and the Dundons strike first in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final as Palat shot at 5-hole on Murray. And the Dundons get the first goal of the game. Let's go. And this clip's about to end, so I'll see you on the other side. We're still shorthanded, 1-0 Dundons. You didn't miss anything at the very end of the last clip. Palat scored that shorthanded goal for the first goal of the game. I mean, you can hear I said, and a score. I mean, like, I wasn't expecting for that to go in. Assisted by Stanley and Ristolainen, 2 defensemen. And Palat, who took that penalty, ended up scoring right after he came out of the box. Power play still for Ottawa, though. Now Gaudette lost the puck. And it's cleared down the ice. Murray left it there. And then a hit. Surprising that wasn't a penalty. I thought that was going to be one, but no penalty. Here's Pinto. Pinto. Center for Norris. What a save rebound. And another dive block. Another dive block with the shot being stopped or being blocked. But then Marchment, when he did that, blocked the shot, but then the feet took the feet out from underneath the Ottawa player. 7:30 to go, and it's 5-on-3 again. As we have a 5-on-3 for 29 seconds. I mean, Ottawa could easily be winning this game if they didn't score on the power play. They're 0 for 2 with 6 shots on the man advantage. And now backdoor feed broken up as 2 guys were tied up, and then Stanley's clearing attempt he whiffed on. Stanley, with an Ottawa player on his back, clears it down. We've hit some road bump with all these penalties, but we're still up 1-0 thanks to that shorty by Palat. And now a center miss. Here's Tkachuk. Somehow he could not bury it as Tkachuk was all alone. And now Joseph out of the box. Joseph scores! Matthew Joseph out of the box and out of the board. His 6th in the playoffs. That's 2 shorties in a span of like 2 minutes. As Joseph from out of the box to onto the board, or as Joseph from the box to on the board. My goodness, as Joseph came out of the box, as we fed Joseph coming out of the box, onside play, got behind the defense. Assisted by Dowd and Fleury, as Marc-Andre Fleury got the 2nd assist. Still, power play 5-on-4 for 1:15 for Ottawa. As we should be only shorthanded. I mean, we're better shorthanded, I guess. Cleared by McNabb. But yeah, from the box to on the board. And now a big hit. I could have fought there. Now down low, saved by Fleury. Another save by Fleury. 2 point-blank shots for Fleury. 2 point-blank saves for Fleury. 6:16 to go. As McNabb hurt. And McNabb looks like he's injured, but it looks like the trainer's talking to him, so he's tough, like the Ottawa player earlier. Here we go. Ottawa did the power play goal. They're 0 for 3 with 9 shots, and now that almost a clearance attempt ended up getting blocked in on Fleury, and then it was almost turned over. Steele will clear it down the ice. And now it's off Murray! And then Murray sends it down the ice, but right to Stanley, who sends it right back. And a big hit. Steele's got it. Sends it on goal. And now Steele again just dumps it really hard off the back wall. Gets it out of there. Big hit. As Ottawa cannot do anything on the power play. They've had their chances, but they're going to be, I think, tentatively they'll be 0 for 4 or something. I don't know. Here's Steele. As the power play is over, we're finally back to 5-on-5. First time it's been 5-on-5 in a long time. 5 minutes to go. 2-0 done nonsense to 2 shorties by Palat and Joseph. Palat's was he just fired it from the right circle and in. Joseph was from the slot, and it was right after he got out of the box. And now here's Pinto. Shot, got through, but saved by Fleury. Rodriguez, saved by Murray. And now McNabb, he's bat. And now good move by Miller. Keeps the putt, but then backhander ends up going all the way down the ice. And now Nichushkin on a breakaway! Another breakaway! But a save by Murray. And now Nichushkin again, saved by Murray with 1:56 to go as Murray keeps his team in the game, because if it makes it, I'm not saying if it's 3-0 it's over, but it's a big save by Murray. We win the draw. Nichushkin finds Jersey, sends it down low to Rowe, but Chabot picked it off. Here's Norris. Poked away by Jersey. And now pass right to Senators. 1 minute to go in the second, 2-0. And now here's this guy. Down low, point blank. Fleury says no. 34.9 to go. Yeah, that was a good shot for Joseph. That was from the box to on the board. As he came out of the box and then got the pass and ended up having a breakaway and buried it. So from the box to on the board. And a shot blocked. Got it back though. Did stick lift. Now this guy, saved by Fleury. 6 seconds, puts behind the net. Joseph's got it, clears it down the ice, and that is the end of the second period. 2-0 Dundons after 40 minutes of play in Game 1. And there's Joseph's goal from the box to on the board. As he came out of the box, got the puck on a breakaway, and buried it. I believe it was blocker side on Fleury. Shots are, the shots are only 20-18. Austin. Goals are 2-0 Austin, thanks to 2 shorthanded goals by Palat and then Joseph. And then obviously power play time. Senators are 0 for 4. They've had 6 minutes and 55 seconds of power play time. But like I said, they're 0 for 4. Hits, or face-offs, 10-10. Hits, 23-14 Austin. So this is a pretty good game. Time of attack, we only have about, 20 seconds more, if that. We have less than, we have 16 seconds more. For time of attack, we have 16 seconds more than the Senators. This has been a good game. It's just the only thing that's killed, there's 2 things that have killed the Senators. First thing is being 0 for 4 on the power play, and the second thing is the 2 shorthanded goals, because those 2 shorthanded goals are the only 2 games, those 2 shorthanded goals are the only 2 goals so far in this game. Third period here in Game 1, 2-0 Austin, or 2-0 Dundons here in Austin. Here we go, third and final regulation period. Here in Game 1, we're up 2-0, but this game by no means is over. We're on the way in the third. We won the opening draw of the third period. Miller will dump it. Nichushkin out there first by a mile. Nichushkin saved by Murray. Good hit by Deroe. And Tkachuk picked it off. Tkachuk. McNabb got over, and now Tkachuk turned it, or another turnover. Tkachuk scores! Matthew Tkachuk off the turnover, and the Ottawa captain, Brady Tkachuk, not Matthew Tkachuk, Brady Tkachuk, the Ottawa captain, has his team on the board as the turnover cost us, as Tkachuk picked off the pass, and Brady Tkachuk, not Matthew Tkachuk, buried it. As the Ottawa captain, Brady Tkachuk, has his team on the board, unassisted, and it's 2-1. And now McNabb, and McNabb could not get the shot off. But yeah, Brady Tkachuk, I think I said Matthew Tkachuk right when he scored it, but Brady Tkachuk, the Ottawa captain, has his team within 1. And now Batherson, and a big hit, and now Nichushkin finds Rodriguez. Numbers like a 2-on-0! But then the pass was weak and behind Nichushkin, ended up being broken up. Now here comes Ottawa, Palat. And now Joseph dumps it down. And then their first is Rodriguez. Backhander, tipped on goal. Save. And then a big hit on Rodriguez. And now here comes Norris. And now shot stopped. Rebound stopped. But Palat will get to this one and burn it down the other way in transition. Domi lost the putt. And a shot on goal was stopped. Joseph! And he kind of was hit right when he shot it. And now almost a turnover by Murray as he passed it out. And the puck ends up going in the net, but it was after the whistle. 13-17 the down. We win the draw. We need an insurance goal here. Shot! Turned aside by Murray. And out come the Senators, but poked away. And now Anderson right up the gut, split two defenders, and a backhander stopped by Murray. And now a center and pass got broken up. And now Formenton got the putt, a big booming hit. Anderson will shoot it. Glove save Murray. 10:45 to go. And we lose the face-off. Half a period to go in game one, we're down, or half a period to go in game one, we're up by one. And that was an inadvertently saucer pass to himself. Marchment, the big boy, good job to get around a hip check, and Marchment got blown up. And now down low, Anderson shot ended up hitting the side of the net, and then Steele got body off. Here's Gaudette. Watson just ran right into Stanley. And Stanley's pass is broken up by Gaudette. Gaudette, shot, turned his head, rebound loose! As it just trickles behind the goal line. And now Tane's got it, as this is a fire drill, and a pass got broken up by Watson. Here's Pinto. Ottawa has the momentum right now. And then broken up by Tane. Tane! Another breakaway for the Austin Dundons! But a save by Murray. Rodriguez with a backhander stop by Murray. 6:18 to go as we've scored on one breakaway. It was by Joseph, but 6:18 to go. We're still up by one. We've had our chances to extend it. We lose the face-off. Here's Tkachuk. Broken up by Diderot as one captain broke up the other captain's pass. Now, here's Rodriguez. Shot, and I think his putt jet from behind, so no shot. 5 minutes. And a center and pass got broken up to Chut. Finds this guy, save from the point. And now Diderot does get the putt out of the zone, and it's cleared on net by Rodriguez. Ottawa has the puck in the neutral zone. 3:40 to go. We're still up 2-1. Here we go. Now we have the puck in our zone. To Brint it. One of the Ottawa stars. Patterson blocked. Now Diderot, the captain. Diderot did swarm by 3 guys. Should have dumped the puck in. Under 3 to go. And now a center and best to Brint it. Save by Fleury. And now Patterson. Chabot save, rebound is loose. Miller gets it to Joseph, who dumps it down with 100 seconds to go. Here we go, 1:10 to go. They're probably going to pull him right about now. 1 minute, big hit. Domi clears it to center. And now Ottawa is wasting their time. 50 seconds to go. They still haven't pulled him. And Miller, backhander, will get out of the zone. They still haven't pulled Murray. Chabot, 40 seconds. They're probably pulling him now. They are. There goes Murray for the extra attacker. Miller's got it. Spins around, gets it out of the zone. Patterson just keeps backing up. Finds Chabot. Half a minute. Norris gets it in cleanly. Lost the puck. Backhander. Stopped by Chabot. 20 seconds. We have him bottled up. DeBrincat gets it in cleanly. DeBrincat shoots it. Saved by Fleury. He passes it out to the corner. hit down the ice. It's going to be wide, but get in there first. It's Palat, and he scores. Andre Palat with the dagger in Game 1. As it was sent down the ice by Austin, Palat hustled down there, got there first, neglected the ice in because he got there first, and then Palat, with an empty net, buried it. 7.7 to go, and that's the dagger. 3-1, assisted by Domi and Fleury, as Fleury, our goaltender, has 2 assists in this game. Shot is blocked, cleared out of the zone. That's it. The Dundons take Game 1. As that last goal was assisted by Domi, who was the one that shot it down the ice. And then the second assist went to Fleury, because Fleury passes the corner. And then obviously Domi hit it down the ice, and then Palat got down there first and put the puck into the empty net. As there is the salute by the Dundons fans, or excuse me, there's the salute by the Dundons players to their fans here in Austin. As this was a hard defensive game, or this was a tough defensive game. This is a great game if you're a defenseman and a goalie, but for us, if you're a goal scorer, it wasn't a easy game. It was a hard-fought defensive game. Final score was 3-1. The first 2 goals were shorthanded goals, and the third goal was the first 2 goals for the Dundons were shorthanded, and then the third goal was with the empty net. So we never scored a 5-on-5 goal in this game. We scored 2 shorties, and then the last goal was an empty netter. And then obviously Ottawa's only goal was 5-on-5, scored by their captain Brady Tkachuk. It was a few minutes into the third period. Second star was Fleury. Third star, not sure who the third star was. First star was Palat with 2 goals and 3 hits. Obviously, he had the first shorthanded goal, and then obviously the third goal, which was the empty netter. So it was Palat, Fleury, and then I'm not sure who was the third star, because remember, Palat had 2 goals. Fleury obviously got the win in the net, 24 saves and 25 shots, and he had 2 assists. He assisted on the second goal by Joseph, shorthanded on the breakaway, and then he assisted on the third goal, which was the empty netter, because he passed the puck to the corner. Domi hit the puck down the ice. Palat got there first and shot the puck into the empty net. So it was a goal scored by Palat, assisted by Domi and Fleury. So Fleury, our goaltender, had 2 assists in this game. And you rarely, I mean, it's rare to see a goalie goal, but to see a goalie assist, I mean, it's not as rare as a goalie goal, but you don't see goalie assist every game. And in this case, you see a goalie assist, or goalie assist, plural, here in Game 1 of the finals, as Fleury had 2 assists. He had the second assist on our second goal and the second assist on our third goal. Shots were 30-25 Austin. Goals were 3-1 Austin. Hits 26-19 Austin. Faceoffs 13 apiece. Power plays, we didn't have one. And then the Ottawa Senators had 4, went 0 for 4. And then we didn't have a power play, and then obviously we had 2 shorthanded goals. That was the difference in the game. 2 shorthanded goals. I mean, we scored 2 shorthanded goals. The first 2 goals were shorthanded, and the third goal was with the empty net. So we never scored a 5-on-5 goal in this game. We could have easily scored a 5-on-5 goal. The only reason we didn't is because the only reason we didn't score a 5-on-5 goal is because Murray bailed out his team a lot in this game, and this loss was not on him. I mean, he only gave up 2 goals technically. I mean, just the Senators couldn't score. I mean, obviously they scored 1 goal, was by their captain Brady Tkachuk off a turnover early in the third period, but that was the only goal in this game. And Tkachuk, who scored the goal, had the only point for Ottawa because the Tkachuk goal was unassisted because it was off a turnover. But yeah, that was a good hustle by Palat there at the end to get to the puck first, neglect the icing, and then shoot the puck into the wide open net for the empty net goal in the dagger with 7.7 to go in the third period. And then, like I said, Fleury, our goaltender, had 2 assists in this game. He assisted on the second goal by Joseph, shorthanded on the breakaway, and then he assisted on the third goal, which was the Andre Palat empty net goal. Second goal of the game. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not sure who the third star was. I know it was Palat, Fleury, and then the third star probably was, I'm guessing it was Joseph because he scored the other goal. So I'm guessing it was definitely Palat and Fleury, and then I'm guessing the third star was Joseph. But either way, we still won. Next episode of this series will be the first elimination game for either team in the Stanley Cup Final, which will be Game 4, Game 5, or Game 6. So stay tuned for that video, which should be coming out soon, hopefully. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. If you hit subscribe, the like button. Subscribe if you have yet. Tell your mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And you know what? I'm going to see you in episode number 13 of this Austin Dunnods NHL 23 expansion. And you know what? I'm going to see you in episode number 13 of this Austin Dunnods NHL 23 expansion draft franchise series. See you in episode number 13. And you don't want to bait in. And go Dunnods.